Hey guys, how's it going? The Meta Chaser 13X back at you again with a Pokemon analysis slash set idea video. And I just want to say that these videos are in no way, shape, or form meant to circumvent Rykard 3's videos. His videos are amazing. You guys should watch them. Um, and as I said before, he is one of the reasons why I started making these sort of videos. So Rykard 3, you're still the bomb. You still rock, man. So keep up with them videos, because they are nothing short of awesome. So, anyways, moving past the sappy stuff. Um, what I'm going to be doing is an analysis video slash sets idea, as I said before, on Walrein. Now, its typing, as you know, is water and ice, which is fairly unique. However, you are weak to the likes of stealth rocks and fighting type moves, which is kind of unfortunate. So, yeah, just be on the lookout for that. It has three abilities, two of which you can get in-game. Thick Fat, which basically reduces uh, damage from fuck, I can't even think right now. I just got off work. It reduces ice and fire type attacks by 50%. So this, I think, is the only Pokemon, aside from like Dugong or something like that, that has a times 8 resistance to a type, which is pretty unique. Um, the next ability is known as Ice Body, and what that does is in hailstorms, it acts as a leftovers, kind of like rain dish for rain, and it restores your health by 1/16 at the end of each turn. And the ability that it gets in the Dream World is known as Oblivious, and what that does is it prevents attraction from going on. And, well, in comparison to the two abilities I had just listed, the third one's pretty useless, so if you want to use Walrein for competitive play, I would use either Thick Fat or Ice Body. As for the stats, you can tell that they're really not that bad, especially on the defensive side with 110 HP, 90 defense, and 90 special defense. So you could act as a mixed wall or tank or whatever and just take hits for days. Its attack is pretty good at 80, its special attack is even better at 95, and its speed, well, it's actually really good for it being like a defensive Pokemon, being at base 65. I mean, it's nothing to write home about, but it's still pretty good. So that's enough rambling on. Oh my god, I'm past this 3-minute mark already for just the introduction. I'm going to try and speed things along so I'm not boring you guys. Anyways, moving on. So with this first set here, we're basically going to be taking full advantage of Walrein's awesome defenses. The nature we're going to be giving it, you can either give it a bold nature or a calm nature. Either way, it doesn't matter. It boosts either your defense or special defense that much further. The item we're going to be using is Leftovers to regain health at the end of each turn. The ability we're going to be using is Ice Body, and the reason for this is that this set is mainly used for hail teams, and what Ice Body does is when hail is present, it acts as a secondary leftovers, and you recover that much more health. Now the EVs, 252 are going into HP, 128 into defense, and 128 into special defense. Now, the moves here, this one here, it's kind of meant to be a toxic staller slash tank. It's not so much meant to be an attacker. Now, Stockpile is one of them, and it boosts your defense and special defense by 1 stage, but you can only use it a maximum of 3 times, so be aware of that. The next move is going to be Protect, to not only stall out your opponents when you toxic it, which is actually its third move, but also so you can regain that much more health. And the last move we're going to be using is Icy Wind, and what that one does is it basically causes damage, but it also lowers your opponent's speed by one stage, and after you fire off a couple icy winds, I don't think your opponent's going to want to stay in because you will eventually outspeed it. So it will cause switches, and that will be good for you. Now, I actually just had a thought. You can use Aqua Ring if you want, and what that does is it too acts as a leftover. So if you protect, you're gaining back 3/16 of your health, which is actually very good. So, yeah, like, you can use Aqua Ring too, but if you don't want to be completely helpless, then I would go with Icy Wind. So with that, it's time to move on to the next set. So this next set is going to be a mixed Walrein set, and the nature we're going to be giving it is Brave, and we're giving it 0 IVs because this one is meant to work on a Trick Room team, because at base 65 speed, you're not going to be outspeeding a whole lot, so if you give it a minus nature and 0 IVs, you're going to be pretty freaking slow, and contrary to that, you're going to be very fast when it comes to Trick Room. So I think that's pretty awesome. Now, the item we're going to be using, once again, leftovers, because it has really good natural bulk and really nice HP. The ability we're going to be using is Thick Fat, so that you have 2 more resistances, which includes a ×8 resistance to ice, which is very nice. That kind of rhymed. Anyways, the EVs are going to be 252 into HP, 120 into attack, and 120 into special attack. And the moves we're going to be using, you can use Surf, because it's really good stab, and it's good power. And it's also special. Same with Ice Beam. Special, good stab, good power. And the next move we're going to be using is Earthquake, so that you can nail pesky steel types and even electric types, because with your good bulk, I think you can survive a super effective electric attack from quite a few Pokemon. Now, this next move here basically almost guarantees a 2-hit KO, and that's known as Super Fang. And what that does is it takes away 50% of your opponent's HP. And after you use a Super Fang, you use any of the 3 attacks above, hence why I said you're going to be almost guaranteed a 2-hit knockout after you use Super Fang. So, guys, take these sets into consideration. I think they're really good. That's basically all I have right now for Walrein. I certainly hope you enjoyed this video, and I do apologize I haven't been uploading lately. Work has been keeping me very busy, so I haven't had a lot of free time on my hands lately, and I'm back in tonight at 8, so, I just thought I'd make a quick video before I go to work. So guys, take care, and keep it awesome, everybody.